Are you planning a trip to Broken Bow, but you keep seeing Hochatown pop up? What's the difference and which one's better for your trip? So just to preface, I do own a luxury cabin in Hochatown, Oklahoma. It's called Blushed and Bougie. I also work with local businesses. So let's just clear up all the confusion once and for all. Here is a map of Broken Bow right here and Hochatown up here. So you will notice that Broken Bow Lake is actually where this Hochatown actually starts, right? So this is why it gets easily mixed up, because at one point Broken Bow actually consisted of the entire area. But just recently Hochatown has actually become their own town. And so that's why it really tends to get confused quite a bit. Each area offers a little bit of a different vibe, whereas Broken Bow, you're going to get more of that downtown feel. Hochatown is going to have more of the luxury, big, nice luxury cabins. Of course, they have all of these different adventures, different things you can do, and then, of course, the lake as well. Now, Broken Bow itself is also more for the local residents. That I will say that there's more local, like people's housing, people live there. Whereas Hochatown is definitely more of a tourist attraction where you're going to find those big, nice luxury cabins. Hochatown just recently incorporated and became their own place in 2022. So this is fairly new. Whereas downtown Broken Bow has its own school, has its own district, and is used more day to day for locals. Hochatown is definitely more known for those bigger luxury cabins. They come in all shapes and sizes, from accommodating 1 or 2 people up to 50 plus people. The majority of your cabins are located in Hochatown, and the other few stray cabins, there are some in Broken Bow. However, the heart of the cabin industry, or the tourism area, is in Hochatown. Down in Broken Bow, you will find, however, a couple of smaller like hotel or motel chains in Broken Bow area, with a few rental cabins more on the outskirts of town. When you see all of the advertising and all of the different things to do in Broken Bow, generally it's Hochatown. So it can get really confusing. So I'm hoping that we're clearing this up. Let me know, drop me a comment if there's something I should dive into a little bit deeper. Hochatown is more of the tourist hub, is definitely known more for their breweries, their winery, and restaurants. For example, Abendigo's, Mountain Fork Brewery, and Grateful Head. Some of the more known attractions in Hochatown would be the Maze of Hochatown, as well as go-karts, or even the museum. And let's not forget the lake. Beavers Bend State Park is where Broken Bow Lake is, which I know is confusing. But there you can do so much. You can do hiking. The trails there are phenomenal. There's some great ones. Make sure you download that All Trails app before you go. Also, there's fishing, there's boat rentals, kayaks, you name it, you can probably do it. On the flip side of that, in Broken Bow, you're going to get more of that local feel. They do have a few smaller restaurants and some like local cafe type coffee shops as well. There is some local shopping you can do there. In that lower part of Mountain Fork River, also you can enter through that lower part of Broken Bow. It's definitely going to come with a more laid back environment, but don't let the traffic fool you. It's still busy. Broken Bow is where you're going to find more of your fast food restaurants, whereas Hochatown is going to be much more tourist based, where you'll find more of your nightlife, bars, the saloon, and more tourist focused restaurants. So if you're coming to Hochatown for the luxury cabin and that type of vibe, you definitely want to stay in Hochatown, not Broken Bow. If you're traveling with a large group or family as well, Hochatown is more for you. If you like that more motel hotel vibe, Broken Bow is going to be your better bet. Need a cabin? We do sleep up to 10 at Blushed and Bougie. While they're both very much beside each other and nestled up to each other, they both have their own differences. You will go through Broken Bow most likely to get to Hochatown, and they're both worth a good visit. They're both worth a visit. So let me know in the comments if you've been to Broken Bow, Hochatown area. Would you go? Is it on your list? And which area did you prefer, Broken Bow or Hochatown? Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more. And then also check out Blushed and Bougie, www.blushedandbougie.com. And we would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye, Ladybug.